All right, let's set this up. There we go.
Cool. Let me know if it's ignoring.
Hello. They might not, but if they do, then we'll
Cool beat.
talk to them. Can you throw me a water? Sorry, I know it's kind of a hassle. Kind of under everything, huh? It's kind of under everything, huh? Yeah. Thanks. We got a like.
We got a like from who?
I don't know. There's someone in here. Guys, comment if you comment who you are, so I know who you are. What's up, man? Therion. I don't know who that is, but
Say thank you.
thanks for joining the live.
Subscribe if you're not already.
If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do that. We're out here at Kingman Wash today at Lake Mead, and it's a little slow, so we decided we'd hop on here and just talk to you guys and kind of keep ourselves busy while there's no bites happening. I caught some fish earlier, but right now it's a little bit slow. What's up, Ray? Thanks for joining. So yeah, as I was saying, we got here real early this morning. Like, what time were we here? Like, maybe 5?
5, yeah.
Got here like around 5,
4:30
maybe 4:30. It was still pitch black out when we got here. When we got here, Ray, it was real dark and I caught a channel catfish, and then it was a pretty good one. And then it got light out, and you can't really see it, but past Sheldon over there, there's a little bit of a rocky area with a big steep drop off, and I caught a smallmouth bass right there.
Humboldt said that they stock veterans. Tell them we already went.
Humboldt, we actually already went to Veterans like the day after they stocked. So if you pay attention to our videos coming up soon, probably within the next few weeks. What's up, Swervin? How's it going, dude? Thanks for joining. Nice. I need to check that area out. Yeah, this is a really cool area. Thanks, all in. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it was a really nice smallie.
Man, we got all in and sort of on.
Yeah, everyone's joining. Yeah, so Kingman Wash is a really cool place. We've actually been here twice now within the last little bit. And the first time we were here, I got a striper and just a bunch of smallmouth. And Sheldon got a bunch of bluegill. Trailer for kayak. Try to meet up with you on this. Yeah, we always miss each other when we go out. The road is, I mean, it's a little bit bumpy. It says on the way in here. Thanks for liking the Utah videos. Yeah, those have been fun. It says on the way in here that 4x4 is recommended, so it is a little bit bumpy on the way in here, but it's not too bad. If you take it slow, it's an easy ride. We didn't go into 4x4. We had you guys have seen our Raptor. We just, that thing takes the trail easy without 4x4. So what have you guys been up to in the comments? You guys gone fishing recently? Oh, sorry. That was me. Got a 4x4, hoping to get down there. Heck yeah, swerving. Come catch some bass down here. There's some big ones. Enjoy the Utah videos as well. Yeah, heck yeah, all in. Yeah, those have been fun. We recently have been kind of went out yesterday, got a few cool. What's up, Brandon? Thanks for joining. What I was saying is, recently we've been kind of investing some of our time into. Yeah, God bless you too. Thanks, Swervin. Recently we've been kind of spending some time up at a property that we have in Burrell, Utah, doing some work out there, and it's fun to get a fishing trip in while we're doing that, you know, while we're still up there. So we went to Veterans. What day was that? 2 days ago?
Yeah, it was on Thursday. Wait, today's Saturday? Yeah, it was on Thursday.
Thursday. So we went to Veterans Memorial on Thursday. We kind of got there kind of midday, which was probably not the best plan. So we kind of got there and stayed there until it was dark, which, I mean, wasn't terrible. Sheldon got a few. I didn't catch any, but Sheldon got a few trout out there.
Video coming out soon.
Yeah, that video's coming out soon. Make sure you stay tuned for that.
Well, like 2 weeks probably. Next week will be.
Probably like 2 weeks.
Next week will be the first time we fished here.
Yeah, okay. So, just for the guys that are in here, next week's video is going to be the first time we fished here at Kingman Wash. And then the video after that, the video the next week would be the Veterans Memorial video. So, stay tuned for those. That's our plan for now. Place is packed right now. Went there an hour ago. Veterans right now. Wait, what did you say? Sorry. How do I look at these? Oh, there we go. Place is packed right now. Went there an hour ago. Talk about Veterans. Yeah, Veterans is, I'm sure it's packed. A lot of people just leaving Veterans right now. Bite was pretty good. Cool, dude. Y'all ever hit Pabco Trail / wetlands? Have we ever hit the wetlands?
I know some of it's illegal.
Yeah, there's some of it that's illegal, but there's some of it that's legal if you get.
Is the Las Vegas Wash considered that, or is that something?
Yeah, is the Las Vegas Wash considered part of the wetlands? If so, we have been there. You know, head up Veterans in memory of my father-in-law. Going during the week though. Awesome, dude. Yeah, it's a nice pond. We were like waiting for the trout stock because we've been really excited for that. That's some of our favorite fishing out there. And the catfish season was kind of rough for us going out there. Need to find some bass fishing areas around here. Yeah, honestly, if you come out to Kingman, if you come out to Kingman Wash, it's a nice place to get some bass.
If you can find them.
Tons of anglers hit it. Yeah, if you can find them. Let's see. Yeah, it's illegal, but anglers hit it. Yeah, that's true. Some of it's good fishing, but technically you're not supposed to fish there. Yeah, part of the wash wetlands marked on Endow. Yeah, part of the wash is wetlands. It's marked on Endow. Cool. Yeah, so.
The other side of the.
Say what?
I think the wetlands is what is above Lake Las Vegas.
Gotcha.
And then the wash is what's after.
Yeah.
What's after is okay to fish. What's before is not.
Yeah. So what Sheldon, I don't know if y'all can hear him. What Sheldon was saying is he thinks that the wetlands is technically what's before Lake Las Vegas, and then Lake Las Vegas, and then after Lake Las Vegas is the Las Vegas Wash, which is legal to fish. We fished there. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you go check that out. We almost died in the heat. I like this weather, you know, sweater weather. But yeah, no, that was a rough one.
They're probably snoozing because they got a lot of running in this morning.
Got bass, carp, Texas, cichlids, pleco, bluegill. Yeah. The same thing with the Las Vegas wash. We've I got some catfish down there. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you definitely don't want to eat any of the fish out of there. It's a yucky place. We were when we were surviving out there. Uh, we had to like dip our fishing shirts in water to like cool off, but it was gross water. So y'all have a good day taking off. Tight lines, everyone. Stay safe. Yeah, you too, all in. Thank you for joining the live for a little bit there. It's crazy you're even getting service to do a live feed out there. What the hell carrier you got? T-Mobile, baby. No, yeah, no, I was gonna say in the first time we came out here, I realized that I have like 4 bars 5G, like perfect. So, huh? Sorry. Yeah, I noticed that there was a good signal out here, so I decided we'd do a live. Sorry, let me read some more of these comments. What's Pabco? No idea what Pabco is. I'm assuming it's part of the wetlands. Las Vegas Bay to the Lake Mead is fishable. Yeah, Las Vegas Bay. We've been, like, the bay is connected to the wash, I believe. So there's a part that there's like a trail that you can walk down. But it's a pretty long hike, especially in the heat. That sucked. So, especially on the way out of there. On the way in, we were fine, but on the way out, after being in the heat for so long, it was terrible. But, yeah.
Parked at. Let me figure out what trailhead that is.
Sean's gonna find what the trailhead is. Papco Trailhead is an entrance to the wash, has a spillway that's got hella bass. I bet you there's tons of bass in there. They got good size in there. Everything else from the campground to the
wetlands trail.
Yeah. So the trail that we parked at, there's a little trailhead the trail's called Wetlands Trail.
Wetlands trail.
Anyway, you can kind of walk down a little pathway down to the wash.
It's after the bridge that's on North Shore Road.
Yeah.
After Lake Las Vegas. I believe that is fishable because it's technically Lake Mead.
The spillway
Right Las Vegas Bay.
caught a few 5 to 6 pounders. Wow, those are some big bass in there. The spillway is off limits too. Yeah. We the only place that we've ever fished along that waterway at all is like closer to actual Lake Mead rather than any of the wetlands. So we had like I got a couple catfish. It was just the conditions out there were not good, but maybe someday we'll head back.
It was like the dead middle of summer.
Oh yeah, it was middle of summer. We did not bring enough water. It was just terrible. That was the worst, but made a good video, I guess. So
check it out.
Yeah, make sure you go check that out. What was it called? We found something oasis. Hidden fishing oasis or something.
Let me find it.
But if there's water, we're all going to fish it. Yep, right. I don't know if you guys have seen. Usually on here, we try to stay within the boundaries of where you're legally allowed to fish. But I don't know if you guys have seen that video where I went in with my buddies and fished in a golf course pond. That was a little while ago.
We found a fishing oasis in the Las Vegas desert.
Okay, so the video is called "We Found a Fishing Oasis in the Las Vegas Desert."
Pretty good title, huh?
It's a pretty good title. I think Sheldon came up with that. Either that or ChatGPT. We'll see. Anyway, but that was a crazy video. Also, the video of me with my buddies, and it was in Utah. It was in St. George. It was so funny because my friends ran onto the golf course and threw a line into the pond. And by the time me and my other friend got there, my friend literally first cast already had a largemouth on. And then immediately someone was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" So I barely even got to get a line in before we were kicked off of there.
Ask them if they've watched the video today
Oh yeah. Have you guys watched,
or yesterday.
for those of you who are here, have you guys watched the new video yet? Of where were we? That was Utah.
Baker.
Yeah, Baker. They were saying they like the new Utah ones. Baker. Guys, if you just joined the live, make sure you hit that like. We are here at Kingman Wash. Caught a bass and a catfish earlier, but it's been pretty slow, so we decided to start a live and just talk your ears off. See ya, Humboldt. Thanks for watching. I think I'm gonna reel my line in and see if I still got bait. One of the problems is, if you hear a bell, it's mine. One of the problems is, oh, I hit something. There is a lot of like weeds in the water. For whatever reason, the catfish earlier was able to hit it, but all day it's just been weeds. So I'm gonna pull this in and rebait and see what we got. Yep, I still got a little bit of bait, but I actually had 2 pieces on there, so one of them fell off. Or replace this with a fresh one. Can you throw me a fresh chove? Oh man. Throw it like right there and I'll just bring it to me. Thanks, bro. Is it clear over there now? I think I might try to go catch more bass, folks. Uh-oh, I dropped.
We're gonna go over there though. Let's like pick up our stuff and move it.
I would say, yeah, like closer over there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But give it a minute.
Okay. All right, we got our anchovy. Poke it through. I usually do just behind the eye, and then through like the back of the gill plate. There you go. Let's turn this so you folks can watch me cast. Here, let me. Hopefully you guys can see that. Oops. I think y'all can see me. Pretty good cast. All right. And we will put that in our rod holder. Turn this back. Guys, if you're new to the live, make sure you hit that like, leave a comment so we know who's here. It is, oh, I forgot to put my bell back on. Where'd I put it? Right here. Come on. My bell broke. I only have one. I don't know where the other one went, but it's all right. Let me put this on here. All right. A lot of people out here at Kingman Wash today. It's been a busy place. Have you guys been to Kingman? Let me know. Sheldon's using a top water, looks like. Just a little plug or something. Just walking it. You know what? I can actually show you what I caught my smallmouth on. Let me go get it. Well, I don't have the full thing actually, now that I'm looking at it. Well, I'll show you. It was this pole, it was pretty much this lure. The only thing is, this is actually a different lure, but, oh, it's the same lure, but it's a different one, but it was actually a little longer. So you can imagine the tail being like that and having a little longer. But, yeah, that's what I caught it on. It's a kind of a green, like olive green type thing with a purple, some purple shine on there. Anyone who's in here that's new, let me know if you've ever been to Kingman, and if you have, or Kingman Wash, and if you have, let me know what you've caught here, or if you've caught anything. I can show you the lure I caught. I actually got it right here, the lure I caught the striper with the other day. It's just this little jerk bait looking guy. It's got this small little lip on him. It's the full, oops, I dropped him. My bad. Just a pearl white with a rattle, you can hear it. And those shad mimics, perfect for striper. It's kind of a random catch. I was just casting and reeling, and I wasn't even paying attention really. And I was talking to Sheldon, and all of a sudden, like I felt a bang, and I was like, "Oh, I got something." Okay, sorry, I totally think I missed this one. How far's the walk from where you park to where you can fish? It's really not that far. I don't know if I can't really see the truck from here, but I don't know, maybe 2-minute walk. It's really not that far. It depends on where you park, because sometimes there's people camping out here, so you gotta kind of figure out a spot to park. But basically you park in the dirt over there and you walk around a little corner, and that's where we're fishing. We're just on the bank, kind of the bank right next to, or right around the corner from where we're parked, so it's not too bad. Put my hat. Anyway, folks, we're just chilling. We're just, you know, waiting for bites. Maybe get something. That wasn't me. Or excuse me, that was me. That wasn't a fish. I accidentally tapped that. Thinking about maybe going back over to that spot where I caught the smallmouth. There were some people that kind of took the spot when I was over there, or I walked away from it. That's rule number 1: don't walk away from your spot, because then it'll get taken. But anyway, I walked away from it, and then sure enough, a bunch of people came and were fishing over there. So, but now they've left, so I might head back over there and see if I can get on something. I love this lake. It's just so peaceful. The last time we were here though, it was really windy, and we kind of had to wait for the wind to die down before we caught anything. So, but it's been really nice today. Any fish? Yeah, earlier today, like right when we got here, really early morning, it was still dark, and I caught a channel catfish. And then a little bit later in the day, when the sun started coming up, I caught a smallmouth bass. So. Sheldon's using a top water. I like the way that lure looks. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can kind of show you him. Say what? Keep going. Sheldon said that something jumped right where he casted. What did you use to catch them? The catfish, I used anchovies, and the smallmouth bass, I used pretty much this. This is a little smaller. I ripped a piece off of it, but it was originally like that long. But something like that with a little tail. Just dropped it straight down off a little cliff into the shade and bumped it. And sure enough, got a smallie. Anyway, but right now we're just kind of chilling because it's been a little slow. Just let you watch him cast and reel for a little while. The sun's up now, I can put these on. What I'll say is I like the way that the lure he's using, it kind of walks, you know, back and forth. Mm-hmm. I don't know who's all in here, but if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit that like, and if you want, you can go check out. I posted a video. I don't know if you have TikTok, but I posted a TikTok video of my personal best smallmouth that I caught today. So make sure you go check that out if you are interested in seeing that. You're online with me right now. What does that mean? Can I like add him? Sorry. How do I do this? He said he's online with me. I think maybe he wants to join the live. but I really don't know how to do that. Well, it's getting about the time last time that I caught a striper. So we got here a little later last time we were here, so I think if I try a lure, maybe I'll have a chance, but I don't know. Dad, you said you were in the live or online. I couldn't really, I don't really understand what you meant by that. Thanks everyone, 9 likes. Heck yeah, dude. Already. I want a cat or something to come pull this thing. Just checked out your TikTok and commented. Thanks, Ray. Awesome, man. Means a lot to me.
Gotta switch up.
Huh?
Gotta switch this up.
Oh, careful.
I'm
There was a guy that said he went to the TikTok and liked it and followed, or liked it and commented. I'll give it a little look. This is the pop or the plug that Sheldon was using. What brand is this?
I don't know.
Heddon, it says. Heddon.
There you go. I'm gonna put
Dad sent a $2 Dad sent like a $2 comment.
He sent a $2 comment.
Yeah. What does it say? Oh, it's nothing. It's just Heddon Zara Spook. Yeah. You knew it more than I was. We like just got those not too long ago. I've never even used them, so thanks, Pop, for the $2. Awesome. That was our first super. Hey, Shell.
Yeah.
You thinking about going over there? Or would you rather just stay here on the live and I go over there? Or I bring the live with me? He said that's one of his favorite lures. Ray?
Not giving me too much luck today, but I like it. I'm getting the hang of walking.
Yeah. Sheldon's just kind of getting used to walking it. You know what's funny about that super? Dad just sent $2 to himself. 9 people in here. Guys, if you're new to the live, make sure you leave a thumbs up and a comment. What's up, Pop? If you see Fishin' Money Darren, that's my dad. That's our dad. Oh man, almost got stuck there.
Time for the switch up.
All right, Sheldon switched to another. Y'all hear about the tarpon at Nelson's Landing?
Nope.
I haven't heard about that.
Wild though.
That is wild. Tell me about it. Sounds like a made-up story. Guys, our worm blower broke. We don't got a worm blower anymore. So we were trying to use worms, but we can't pump them up to make them float. So guess we're sticking to anchovies. Okay. Guys, comment down below. Would you like to go with me to try to go catch a bass right now? I assume you're going to say yes. This is what I'm going to use. And see if that works. I'm going to take you guys with me. Okay, we're on the move. Let's go. Huh? Say what? I got you. All right, before we go, I gotta clean up some stuff real quick. So, gotta do the clean up real quick before we head over there. Let me. Just got some lures that are kind of out and about. Ooh. Okay, let me. I don't know if this will stay anywhere. Here. I gotta find a spot for it. Here, watch Sheldon for a little bit. See if they can see you. Are they? Oh, there are bighorn sheep over there. Cool. Maybe we'll go get a little look at those. Okay. I don't know, I'm about to check. If you guys are still hanging around, thanks. Let's see, did you comment anything? Nothing yet. I think you guys are waiting for me to go try to catch a bass. I must scoot past you here, Shub. Whew. Almost fell. It's kind of rocky around here. And one of the hard parts of this is that I'm wearing Vans. So it's hard to, I don't really have good grip on the rocks. But I'll go over here and show you guys where I was catching, where I caught that smallmouth. We'll see if I can get one in the same spot. Let me show you. There's some rocks here that gotta kind of climb over. Okay. Oh man, someone put a chair here. That was the same chair that was over in the other spot when we got here. Guess it's the community chair. Okay, let me get over here. Okay, so this is the spot. Let me, whew. Okay, let's do it. Let me put this down. Okay. So, here, actually, I think I can switch the camera. Okay, so this area right here is just like a steep drop off. And I was standing right there. So I'm gonna do that again and try to set up the live so you guys can see. That's where I caught that smallmouth earlier today. So I'm gonna drop the same lure down and see, maybe we can get something. If you guys are hanging around for this, thank you. It might be a second because I gotta be careful not to fall in. I hear bells. Maybe it's Sheldon, maybe it's me. I think it's Sheldon. Hey, Shell, you got something? I can't hear him. Okay. Sorry, folks, I'm making you wait. Let me get down here. Ooh, real steep. Okay, so yeah, I was just kind of chilling right here. And I had this. There isn't really a good setup here for this tripod. Let me see if I can get this situated somehow. Ooh, okay. Turn this way and oops, actually, hold on. My bad. What? I asked if you did. Oh, okay. Sorry, folks, I was talking to Shell. Okay, so straight down, that's where I caught one before, so we're gonna give it a shot. Let me see if I can see anything. I can't tell if I see anything yet, but oh, hey, there's some bighorn over there. Let me show you the bighorn. Can you see them, folks? Kind of camoed, but there's three of them. One of them's got big horns, and one of them, the other two have just small ones. All right. Sorry again. Let's get this situated. Let's get this going. Get this show on the road. Sorry, the tripod has a hard time on this type of spot. Okay, hopefully you guys don't fall. Just to be sure you don't, I'm gonna put a rock. I'll put it on this one. Okay, I think you guys are good. Finally get to it. Grab my pole. Man, what a guy will do for a fish, huh? Okay. Go ahead and you guys can see me. It is a little bit more sunny right now than it was earlier today, so I don't know how lucky I'll be here, but got a little bit of a twirl in my line. Okay. Let me try to get a better spot. All right. It's hard to see down there. There's my bait. what I was gonna say is it is a little bit sunnier in this spot than it was earlier today, so the bass might not necessarily be willing to bite right here. They might not even be in this same spot, so. Anyway, what I would say is it's probably about a, I don't know, 10, 15 foot drop off right here. So, pretty interesting. Guys, if you're new to this live, you just joined, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know, maybe they're more under the rock. Oops. I actually don't see any of them swimming around. It was weird. Earlier today, there were a ton of them swimming around down here, like 6 to 10 bass, just like all over here. But, oh, I see a carp. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a carp right there. Interesting. We'll go ahead and I'm gonna cast it and let it fall down under this rock right here. Come on, bass. The thing that I don't necessarily love about, oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Well, might lose, oh, no, I got it. Let's say I might lose this lure. Let me adjust it. Okay, I actually don't really see any bass around here right now, but doesn't necessarily mean they're not here. When I caught the it was a really interesting experience because he bit it and he like swam up. So I saw him before I even set the hook, and I was like, why is this smallmouth swimming up to the shore, like to the, surface of the water? And then I was like, maybe he's on my line for some reason. So I set the hook, and sure enough, he was on there. I was like, why did he bite it and immediately swim up? All right. Actually don't see very many bass right here right now. So maybe we'll have to find a different spot. And these bighorn sheep are going crazy. All right, I think we should find a different spot. The sun is shining on this spot a little bit too much, and I think the bass are not loving that. So I'm gonna see if I can find a spot that maybe there's some other ones. All right, let me hop out of here. Okay. Okay, live. Sorry, folks. Just adjust this. Okay. Here we are. It's weird. The water shifted. It's a little bit. Oh. The water's a little bit higher now. So the different ledges I had to work with earlier, I don't necessarily have right now. All right. Maybe over here somewhere. Interesting. Okay. I don't know where I'm gonna put the tripod is the thing. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can figure out this situation. Whew. This rock I'm standing on shifted. Don't love that. I'm wondering where all the bass went. I mean, it's possible they're still here, but just not wanting to bite. Okay, where can I put this? How is the road to Kingman Wash? It's pretty good. It's a little bit bumpy. If you take your time, it says, it says 4x4 recommended on the signs. We have a Raptor, so we didn't even knock it into we didn't even put it into 4x4. We just drove it straight up how it is, and it wasn't too hard. But what I will say is there are a couple like steeper, not super steep, but steeper hills on the way in and out. So you're gonna want a truck probably at least. So we've seen people come down here in straight up sedans. Not the best plan, but anyway, yeah, you're gonna want probably a truck or some sort of car that's not low to the ground. Anyway, I'm gonna try to set this up somewhere. I don't know where yet. Just don't want y'all to fall into the water, because that would suck. This might be our best option right here. Yeah. You guys can't really see me, but that's all right. I'm gonna drop this lure right down in here. It's a little bit more shady right here. I'm gonna see if I missed any comments from earlier. Sorry if I did. Oh, you said, okay, cool, thanks. Yep, no problem. It is very clear. The water is nice and clear, and it's not windy or anything today, so feels pretty good. Oh, I thought I had something there. It might have been a bite, or I was stuck on the rock, one or the other. Interesting. I'm actually going to show you guys something. Oh, I just got bit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. How did I have this before? Huh? I just got a bite. Yeah. Just to that same little lure. Just that same little lure. Something tapped this thing. I'm telling you guys, there were some big bass earlier today under these rocks. There was a, I believe it was a largemouth from what I could see. And I would have called it at probably like maybe 3.5, 4 pounds. Good largemouth. But I didn't get on him because I had the smallmouth. Probably. Where the smallmouth at? Oh, I actually see a smallmouth swimming to it. Get it, buddy. It's just a small guy, but. Okay. Come on. I don't know, maybe they want to chase something. Cast it out a bit. Oh gosh. Let me adjust here so I can sit comfortably. Well, we got 11 people in the live. Guys, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And leave a comment so I know you're here, who you are. We're here at Kingman Wash today. Doing a little bit of bass fishing right now. Earlier today I caught my PB smallmouth, so I'm trying to get on some more bass. It is a little bit warmer right now though, so I think the bass are being a little picky. Something just jumped out there. Ooh, unless that was I guess it's possible it was a bird, a duck or something. I'm gonna turn you towards me so y'all can see me. I think there's a little bass right here, I think. Oh. There's a little fish eating my lure right here. I think it's a bluegill though. He's just attacking it. Something small. I don't know, is that a smallmouth? I can't tell what's what. It's kind of hard to tell. The water's a little shaky right now. Well, wasn't necessarily my plan to be sitting on this side of the rock because I thought those bass might still be there, but I think the problem is the sun shining right on that little cove that I was fishing in earlier today. I think I'm just gonna keep casting and reeling. Take it slow, but keep casting and reeling. Wow, we've been on here for an hour already. Crazy. Couldn't tell if that was a bite or the rock again. I think there's probably little bass down there. I've seen them swimming around, but it's just such a nice day out here. I wonder if I put on a lure and just cast it and reeled. Sorry, I was listening to someone talking. I wonder if I put on a different lure and just cast and reel, if I would have any luck. Maybe a crankbait or something. That's what I was thinking. Hey, Shell, can you bring me, sorry, I know it's kind of tough. Can you bring me like a crankbait? Any type. And then the worms, I guess. We're gonna try a couple things here. Even if it's just a tiny little, fish, at least it's something, right? I bet you I could catch easily 20 bluegill over in the other spot I was the other day. I caught a ton of bluegill the other day. I bet they're all still there. Okay. My lure's a little jank, a little messed up. I wonder if something tapped it. Yeah, it works. Yeah, that works. Anything that looks like a shad. Yeah. Oh, man. I was going to show you guys something. I don't know if I can really see it, though, from this angle, but behind me there's a cove, and I I walked all the way. Well, I say walked, more like climbed because it's a cliff. But I walked all the way to the other side of it and like onto a rock that was kind of similar to this one with a very steep drop off, and I saw bass, but I didn't have my pole. And then I went and grabbed my pole and went back, and then I didn't see any bass. So the bass move around here. You got to get on them when you can. That's for sure. So have to find you know, where they are, but I think right now I'm going to throw on a crankbait, a lipless, or a something, some sort of different lure other than what I got, and just cast and reel for a little bit.
Where did you catch the bass before? There or over here?
What bass? The smallmouth?
Yeah.
Over there. Yeah, but the sun's like shining on it,
Yeah.
and I think it's too bright for them or too hot for them, and they.
Really good.
Huh?
Like up against the wall over there or back here. Maybe
Uh-huh.
over there more because it's deep. This one's more shallow. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, bighorn sheep are still up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Sheldon brought me some goodies. Sorry.
They're facing you.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Here's a lipless crankbait.
Cool. Got a little lipless crankbait.
And worms.
Try that. And he brought me the worms just in case I want to try a little piece of worm on the end of the jig that I got instead of a artificial. But I think for right now I'm going to tie on this lipless crankbait and just cast and reel for a little bit. Say what? Yeah, between yesterday or 2 days ago and now, a bunch of people have been here and have dirtied it up. All right. You want to talk to the camera for a little bit? Oh, you're gonna head back? All right, never mind. Okay. This the way this camera's set up is not the greatest. I wish I had a little bit better of a setup there. It's all right. So I got a lipless crankbait that I'm gonna tie on here, and I'm just gonna cast and reel for a little bit. I was throwing a little lure. It was a white one though, but a little lure the last time I was here and got a striper on it. So totally possible to get something like that again. Okay, there we go. Add a little moisture to it. Did I miss anything? Do you ever fish Boxcar Cove or Crawdad Cove? I think we've gone there before. I'm trying to think of where that is. Let me think. Boxcar Cove is that further, is that past government? Oh, it's by government. I think I've fished there. Sorry, I know it took me a while to read your comment. I think I have fished there, but we haven't gone that way in a while because they closed government wash. So it's been pretty much no reason to go down there other than some of the places that are way further. Like we went to what was it called? Man, I always forget the name of it. Anyway, we went kayaking at a place. I always think of the name Colville, but it's not Colville. It's man, what is that? I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me out. I have no clue. I forgot. Anyway, I'm gonna cast and reel a little bit. There you go, Echo Bay. Yeah, see, it's like such a simple name, but I forget it all the time for some reason. Yeah, Echo Bay. So the only other reason we really head down there is for Echo Bay, which we've gone to. But yeah, it's been a while since we've been over there. This is a good feeling lure. Reeling it in is it's got a good feel to it. Good jiggle. So casting this direction that I am right now is where I caught that striper before, so not that every striper's in the same spot, but I'm hoping to replicate that somehow. I'm gonna do a little umbrella though. Gonna fan out. Let's see, did I miss something? Fish swim. That's true. Fish do swim. Whew. That wasn't the best cast. Wonder if I reel slower. I should probably reel slower because this thing sinks. I was at Willow last Sunday. It was bad. Let me think. Sunday, yeah. Usually Willow's the best on Thursdays because that's when they stock trout there. So when they stock trout there on Thursdays, that's usually the best day. And you can also try to get on some striped bass out there, you know, the big ones, because they got, you know, the striped bass come in to eat the stocked rainbow trout. They stock Sunset Park with 1,450 rainbow trout. Yeah, I don't like when they stock it. It's all the pro fishermen. Yeah, you're so right. I'm not a big fan of that either. We usually, like, if you watch any of our videos out there, usually we try our best to get up in there and catch some fish for the vid, but yeah, sometimes it's just real packed in there and it's hard to even do anything. There's a big orange sheep on that rock right there. I don't think no one knows right now about Sunset since it's been a while that they stocked it. Yes, sorry, I did read that comment. So yeah, they stocked all of the ponds with about 1,400 rainbow trout each. We went to Boulder City Pond, or Veterans Memorial, just the other day, and got on a couple trout there. But yeah, we were really excited when we heard that they stocked because we love the trout stock there. I should probably reel this slower. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let me get this in and then I will read the comments. Okay, what we got? I've seen homeless people take a bath in Sunset full on with shampoo. That's crazy. I've never seen that. I'm thinking about going today to see if it's good right now. Yeah, go ahead. Get out there, catch some trout. I've heard it's good. Actually, I don't know about Sunset. Worms or rooster tail. You know what? At Sunset, I would suggest using bait and just setting it up for, to bait fish. But I'll tell you what, I don't know if you have these or if you can find them anywhere, but our favorite bait ever to use for rainbow trout or any trout is Berkeley Power eggs. So they come in just a little bit of a smaller jar than regular power bait, and they're little balls, kind of plasticky rubber balls that have scent and glitter. That's the key. We catch trout every single time we use those. Man, bighorn sheep are going wild. Yes, the eggs are good for single hooks, for J hooks. Yep. What we usually do is have a small, about size 10 J hook, and we put 2 eggs on there to make sure it floats. Let's see what we got. Was at Lorenzi Park yesterday. Oh, like a catch was a big ass carp. Yeah, the carp out there do get pretty big, and they're there all year. So people are catching carp out there all the time. Caught 2 nice trout yesterday at Lorenzi. Awesome. Yeah, it's actually been a while since we've been to Lorenzi. I think the last time we went was the last time they stocked trout. Actually, we might have gone for catfish. I actually don't remember what the last time was, but it wasn't any time recently. Sorry. Read some of these. Kind of sucks there, LOL. Yeah. You said it sucks. Does that you mean the fishing or just the scenery? You think you caught the rest of the catfish at sunset? We caught some of the first ones that were stocked in this most recent stocking of them. If you go to, yes, I like the lake. If you go to, what is it called? Sorry, if you just go to our channel and you look up the catfish video from sunset, we got a video where we're fishing at night there. We did really well with night crawlers that we pumped up. We used a worm pump. I don't know if y'all know what that is, a worm blower. But we pumped up the worms and they started to float, and then we were catching them. I'm always trying to run into you guys, but I never seem to see you guys at Sunset or Hemingway. We usually, jeez. Sorry guys, the bighorn sheep behind me went wild. So here's a little insight for you. We will go to Sunset and oh my gosh, sorry, I just don't want you to fall. Whew, okay. We will go to Sunset and we will go to Hemingway, but usually when we come to the lake, we try to find somewhere kind of, out somewhere random. We do go to Hemingway sometimes. We've been there quite a few times actually, but yeah, usually when we're at the lake, we try to find a different spot just because usually it's pretty packed there. And then also Sunset, we can go to Sunset, but usually if we're going to fish for something, we go to Boulder Pond in Boulder City, Veterans Memorial. Sheldon said if you find us, you win a prize. Yeah, guys, if you want to pack up, drive down here to Kingman Wash, you can come try to find us. I've got nothing yet on this lip list, but I'm just having fun. There's a guy that keeps, look, I'll show you. He's got like a blow-up boat, and he keeps driving it at full speed right through. At full speed right through right where everyone's fishing. You said, sorry, let me read some of these. Sheldon said, just in general, if we catch you on the water, we'll give you our stickers. That's true. We will give you some stickers if you come and find us. There's a guy on the blow-up boat, African American. I know him. I actually have no clue. He was pretty dang far away from me, so I want to fish today, just don't know where. Well, what do you want to catch? Sheldon said go to Boulder Pond. That's why I have golf balls in my tackle box. What, from Boulder Pond? Yeah, there's a lot of golf courses all around that pond. Okay, sorry. If the guy I know, he used to make videos on buying blow-up boats and putting like 25 HP motors on them, LOL. You said you want to catch striper or trout. Yeah, no for yahoos and blow-up boats. Well, okay, I'll be honest, we got a blow-up kayak, but that's a little different. We're not flying by at full speed with our motor making these waves happen. You see this? That kind of stuff is no fun. Alright, sorry. You said you want to catch stripers or trout. If you want to catch trout, I would go to Boulder Pond. That would be probably the best place. Or if you live closer to Sunset, they stock there too. If you want to catch stripers, Lake Mead, always the way to go. I would say either, well, Kingman's not really giving us any luck on stripers right now, so at least you know that. I would say probably Hemingway is the best place if you can get on the pier, although it is the weekend, so it's probably pretty packed on there. Sorry, I thought I saw something. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this so that... Okay. Sorry, folks. I really just don't want you to fall in. Mojave. Nah, I guess that's a good place for stripers, but if you want to drive all the way over there. Willow's not worth it right now, is it? I mean, it's Saturday, so probably not the best, but it might not be as packed, and there might be some stragglers from Thursday's stock. I don't know. You could always give it a try, but usually I would say the best days are Thursday and Friday, day of stock and the day right after stock. All right, let me read some of this. Hemingway Pier is a joke. They need a Willow Beach size one. I totally agree. Willow was bad Sunday. I think I'm going to just head down to Hemingway or Sunset today. Yeah, I would probably... Honestly, I would probably go to Sunset. That would be my choice. I actually want to get on some trout. I didn't get any the last time we went to Boulder because, well, I can't really make excuses. I just didn't catch any. It was kind of a slow day. Weather is nice. Hemingway would be the play if it's not windy. That's true. It is not windy right now here at the lake. I can attest to that because I'm at the lake. Although we are not necessarily at Hemingway, we're a little bit further down the shoreline. Let's see what people are saying. Sorry. I say you guys go today to Sunset too. You might have to. You got me convinced. You might have to get my brother convinced. I'm ready to pack up here and go somewhere else, personally. But yeah, I want to catch some trout. But I did catch my PB smallmouth earlier today, and a pretty nice cat as well. So I feel pretty good. What do we got? It's hard to catch trout sometimes. That is true. Trout are sometimes really picky, especially at Willow. They like the lures at Willow, but they're really picky about what color they are and, you know, size and shape. It's like, come on, just eat the lure. I'm going to release you probably anyway, unless I'm hungry. All right, let's see. How many fishing poles do you guys have? With us, I believe we have 5 or 6. Not here. We have one or two in the truck that we're not using because they're actually set up for trout right now. But yeah, let's see. You heard my brother was ready to go to Sunset too. Well, if he's ready and I'm ready, I say we do it. See, they're set up for trout. It's meant to be. That's true. I really want to go catch some trout, but it has been a long day, guys. We got out here at the lake. We got out here to the lake at like, I don't know, 4:30. It was straight up pitch black. We couldn't see anything. So, yeah, we've been up. We've been up for a while. I was throwing a lure the other day, and I literally saw a smallmouth come up and engulf it, like just grab it. And I hooked onto him. I was like so psyched. I got a smallie last second before I got him on the rock. He spit it. I was so mad. I was like, are you kidding me? Anyway. See you there if you end up going. We will see what happens. No promises, but we will see. And if we do go, we'll have some stickers waiting for you. Although it's going to take us a bit to get there because we're out at Lake Mead. So I don't know how long you're planning on being there, but if we do go, it's going to be a little bit. Let's see what you said. They like to jump and shake the lure, the smallmouth. Yeah, that's so true. I've had multiple smallmouth do that to me. I think they know better. For some reason, smallmouth are more aggressive than largemouth, I feel like. Largemouth will just let you reel them in. I mean, they fight it a little bit if it's a big one, but